This is Derek Murphy of Creativity.com. I'm going to show you a little bit behind the scenes of what I'm doing with Amazon's advertising for books. I'm not an expert at this. It's something I've started to do recently, so I'm not seeing results that other people are seeing yet, though that's why I'm experimenting with it. For a lot of things, you kind of have to try everything out and see what works. Almost everyone, Amazon's changing so quickly. Everybody's always figuring this stuff out, so you got to kind of play around with it. Basically, I set up 3 new ads, and someone asked me this just now in my Facebook group, which is I'm not getting a lot of impressions. How do I boost that, basically? So I've set these budgets, which aren't very high, but it's kind of just to get things going. It's also harder to get Amazon to spend money, to take your money. So even though my budget is $5 a day, and I've been running this for a while, like a couple weeks already, but I've only spent like 53 cents and $2.90. So I'm not getting enough impressions, and people aren't seeing my ads, and people aren't clicking on my ads. So there's something wrong there. This one, it's got the other interesting thing I'll show you is that these are 2 different ads for my Shearwater book, my mermaid book, and they're all the same. They're the same keywords and same budgets. It's only the text of the ad that's different, and I'm seeing really different results. So that's also worth testing out and playing with. But basically, even though I'm getting some clicks, I'm not getting any sales yet, which is why my sales is 0, and I can't calculate. This last one is ACO over S, which is basically how much return are you getting for your ad spend. I found out in previous ads that I don't have to get a positive return. Even if I'm losing money with ads and making some sales, I'll be earning more money because I get extra visibility and I get more sales and downloads and page reads. So it's actually profitable even when I'm losing money in the ads, but that's not something you should shoot for doing. If you do this right and keep experimenting with it, you'll start to see profitable ads that work well. But this impression thing is a problem, because if I've been trying to show the ads for 2 weeks and I'm not getting impressions, I'm not getting clicks, that's something I should be on top of. So one thing I did quickly was I left the daily budget how it was, but I went into my most popular. I'll show you. I'll just go into one of these. I went in and I just looked at my most popular advertisement. So what I've done, because I've heard this is what you should do first, is just add tons of keywords. So I have like 70, which some people say I should have at least 100. And I put all sorts of things in here, other authors, other books, genre keywords. Some of them are performing better than others. I can see what kind of impressions they get. So I just went through and I changed all the ones with more impressions. I changed to $1, which I'm guessing if there's some competition, Amazon's not going to show my book to people based on those keywords. If there's more competition, not that people are spending more money. So if those are more competitive keywords, I think I could have set this up where it's all just automatic, but I chose to set my keywords by myself and do it manually. So if these keywords aren't working at the price that I've set, I need to set them higher because it might be the competition. So that's what I've done. I've gone through and I've changed some of these to $1, which isn't a big change, but that might really open up some of the visibility that I'm looking for. Let me go back to this page. I'll show you the difference in the ads really quick. And so that's under, I think it's under campaign settings, and then down here you go to preview ads. And so this ad, which I think is the one that's not performing that well, it really hasn't got, oh, I'm sorry, this is the one that is performing well. So this is a new one that just says mermaids are real and they're going to kill us all. It's shorter, it doesn't really say very much about the book, but it's a lot stronger of a hook, and it's the ad that's getting the most clicks. So that means if the ad that's being shown is getting more engagement and more clicks, Amazon's going to show it more often, which is why this one has about 5 times the same number of visibility, of impressions, even though the rest of the ad is exactly the same. Like all the money and the keywords, everything is the same. The other one, which is struggling to get more impressions, I tried to add a little bit more content. I think it tries to be a little bit cuter or younger. So that's this one. And yeah, I've only got 5 clicks. I spent, nothing in the last 2 weeks. And so that just means that ad it's not doing so well. So this one is Secret Powers, Hot Serious Skies, What's Not to Love About Ireland. It's probably seems too flippant or young adult possibly, or just not hooking people the right way. So this one's not getting a lot of impressions. So the easiest way to change how many impressions you're getting is to keep tweaking this copy, because that copy really makes a big difference. So I could just go into my advertising campaign and hit any one of these. You can't see it, there's another little button just here that's copy. So I could copy any one of these ads and just change the text on the ad, because that's going to really impact the impressions. So that's something I would do, and I would make multiple copies of that rather than waiting 2 weeks like I did. I would just do 10 of them right away, so that you can start seeing quickly which one is the one that's getting the most impressions, and then just use that one to mess around with the keywords until you get the keywords right. Once you have something with ad copy that's getting a lot of impressions, and you're also finding the keywords that are the most profitable, which means you're getting the most visibility, the most good visibility that converts. Another thing I don't think I showed you is that one of my best converting keywords is mermaids, which makes a lot of sense because it's a mermaid fantasy. And actually that keyword is going to convert better than other keywords, because other keywords I might get their attention because my book shows up under what they're searching for, but it's not the perfect keyword to convert the readers that I want. Oops. I forget exactly what I was looking for. Mermaids. So under here, mermaids has way more impressions than anything else. So really what I should do, and it is getting some clicks, and it's not costing very much, so I should really just boost this budget. This budget may not even be the budget that I need to boost. There might be more competition, so I just raised this to $1. That might change a lot of things for me, but probably I would keep the ad that's performing well, and I'd keep a handful of keywords that are really working to attract the right audience. So people who are searching for mermaids are perfect. I really want my book to show up every time for those people. So if it's getting 12,000 impressions, I should be getting more than 8 clicks, but at least it's showing up, so that's the important thing. This is definitely something you want to play around with a lot and experiment a lot with, but the nice thing about Amazon Ads is that it's fast. So you can set dozens of ads up at first, rather than $5 a day, spend $50 on testing 10 ads for a couple days and see which ad is the most profitable, and then just start to play with that one and fine tune it. Because if you fine tune things till it's really working, that's when you can just start raising your budget. When things are working and you're making money, then you can just change your average daily budget to $10 or $20 or $50, because you'll know that you're earning the money back.